Have you ever wondered if you should rent or buy your next home? A question that piques curiosity and demands a well-informed decision. This video will break down the dilemma, laying out the advantages and disadvantages of both renting and buying a home. We'll navigate the financial implications, the flexibility, the responsibilities, and the stability that each option brings to the table. So grab your notepads and prepare to make an informed decision for your next move. Stay tuned as we delve into the pros and cons of renting versus buying. Let's kick things off by looking at the advantages of renting a home. One of the biggest draws is flexibility. You're not tied down to a 30-year mortgage, which means you can pack up and move whenever life calls for a change of scenery. Renting also comes with lower upfront costs. There's no hefty down payment, just a security deposit and your first month's rent. This makes it a more accessible option for many. And who doesn't love a home with no maintenance costs or repair bills? As a renter, these responsibilities fall on your landlord's shoulders, not yours. Plus, renting often grants you access to amenities that would be extra in a home, like a pool or a gym. And let's not forget the possibility of living in premium locations, where buying a home might be out of reach. Renting certainly has its perks, but let's not forget that there are two sides to every coin. As we flip the coin, let's examine the downsides of renting. At the top of the list is the lack of control. As a tenant, you are essentially living in someone else's property. This means you can't make any significant changes to the place without the landlord's consent. Want to paint the walls a different color or install new kitchen cabinets? You'll need to ask for permission first. Then there's the sword of Damocles, that is the possibility of eviction. If the landlord decides to sell the property or use it for other purposes, you could be asked to leave, often with minimal notice. This uncertainty can be stressful. Also, consider the fluctuating rent prices. Unlike a fixed mortgage payment, your rent can increase from year to year, making budgeting a challenge. Lastly, there's the absence of equity. All the money you spend on rent goes into your landlord's pocket, not towards building your own wealth. Renting might not be the best option for everyone, but what about buying? Now let's shift gears and explore the benefits of buying a home. There's a unique sense of ownership that comes with purchasing real estate. It's not just a place to live, but a piece of property that's truly yours. You have the freedom to personalize your space, to paint the walls any color you like, to hang pictures where you please, and to make renovations that suit your lifestyle. There's also the potential for price appreciation. Real estate in many areas tends to increase in value over time. This could mean a significant return on your investment down the line. Plus, let's not forget the tax benefits. Mortgage interest and property taxes can often be deducted from your taxable income, easing your tax burden. Owning a home also offers stability. It's a long-term commitment that can provide a sense of security and the possibility of creating a legacy for future generations. Owning a home can be rewarding, but it's not without its drawbacks. Before you rush to buy that house, let's consider the potential pitfalls. Buying a home comes with some hefty upfront costs. Beyond the purchase price, there are closing costs, inspection fees, and potentially substantial renovation expenses. And let's not forget about ongoing maintenance. Unlike renting, where a landlord might take care of these tasks, as a homeowner, these responsibilities rest solely on your shoulders. From leaky faucets to faulty heating systems, the costs can add up quickly. Depreciation is another risk. While real estate often appreciates over time, there's no guarantee. Economic downturns, changes in the neighborhood, or natural disasters can all lead to a decrease in property value. Then there's the lack of flexibility. Selling a home takes time and money, and it's not as simple as ending a lease if you need to move. And the risk of foreclosure? That's a stress no one wants. If you lose your income, you could lose your home too. While buying might seem like an attractive option, it's important to weigh these considerations carefully. So, should you rent or buy your next home? It's quite a loaded question, isn't it? We've journeyed through the pros and cons of both renting and buying. It's clear that both offer unique advantages and challenges. The key takeaway? It's all about your personal circumstances, financial stability, and long-term goals. Don't rush the decision. Consider all angles. Whether you choose to rent or buy, remember that the best choice is the one that aligns with your lifestyle, budget, and future plans.